Hi guys, today we're going to look at a game between Luiz Paulo Supi, a grandmaster from Brazil, playing white piece here versus Magnus Carlsen playing black. It's a blitz game played in chess.com and it's kind of famous because of queen sacrifice by Supi, which prompted Carlsen to resign. Some people even call it the Brazilian Immortal. I got the light-hearted quote from Carlsen here from the game when he saw the queen sacrifice. That is dirty. And you can see his face expression as well. A mix of surprise and awe. Okay, let's look at the game now. Supi opens with e4. Carlsen reply with d5, Scandinavian defense. E takes d5, queen takes d5, knight f3, bishop g4, and now bishop e2. Knight c6, knight c3, threatening the queen, and queen d7. Now h3, and bishop takes f3, and bishop takes f3. Black castle queenside, and white castle kingside. Okay, we got black and white castling on the opposite side here, and it's blitz, so we know it's about who can attack the fastest. The game continue with knight d4 and a4, and we have completely new game here in the database at move 9. Now king b8. Now white goes knight b5, and black shouldn't take the knight here because then it will open up the a file for an attack. So black goes knight takes bishop at f3 instead. And now queen takes f3 and a6. Here Supi plays c4, basically ignoring the threat to his knight. Again, the idea is to open up the a file should that knight be taken. And Carlsen play e5 here, which is actually a blunder, because he can actually just take the knight. So let's say he takes the knight. A file is now open. The threat is, for example, queen moving to the a file, creating a battering ram to checkmate the black king. But here black has good defense actually, which is queen d3, blocking the queen's access to the a file. Now if the game continues, queen takes f7, then black will develop knight h6, developing the knight and attacking the queen. Let's say queen e6, probably white's best move. Now rook d6, and let's say white moves queen e5 here. Then black can simply take c4, and yeah, white has open a file as compensation for being down an exchange, but it can't really use it much. There's not much way to use that. The queen cannot go to the a file yet. The back rank is not cleared because the bishop is still stuck behind these two pawns. It will take a lot of tempo for white to develop the bishops. So the rook cannot double up as well on this a file. So yeah, white is down in exchange, and the compensation is not enough. Black should be comfortably winning here. But it's blitz, so Carlsen doesn't have much time to think about this and the defense, so he moved to e5 instead. And now white goes d4, opening up the diagonal for the bishop to develop. E takes d4, and now bishop f4. The knight and the bishop threaten the c7 pawn. Best way for black here is actually to go to c8 with the rook defending that pawn. But black takes the knight at b5 here now instead. A move which he has tried to avoid the whole game because now it opens up this a file for the attack. Bishop d6, developing the bishop and challenging this bishop. Now white tried to double up the rook on the a file, so a2. Now queen f5, threatening this bishop and prompting white to do an exchange. White just ignore it, f to a1. If bishop is now taken, then it's checkmate in 1. So king c8 first. And here comes the monumental move of the game, the queen sacrifice we've all been waiting about. Can you guess the move? It's queen c6. Amazing move. As Carlsen said, that is dirty. So the threat now is mate in 1 with the rook. and there is no way to defend basically. The most obvious way to defend is b takes queen on c6, but then b takes c6 again, and black with any of his pieces needs 2 tempo to get rid of this pawn, but white just need 1 tempo to checkmate the black king. So there is absolutely no defense against this checkmate. And so Carlsen resigned here at move 18 at this position. Amazing game. Okay guys, that's all from me in this video. If you would like to see more of this kind of contents, please don't forget to subscribe and like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.